So I did a thing. I got into some makeup. Finally picked up my makeup. If you want to see how I achieved this look, keep watching. Disclaimer, before we get into the tutorial, in person, you can't see the lace. Baby, the camera picking up everything. So just ignore the lace, okay? Okay. I actually did my skincare off camera, but I can show you exactly what I used. So this is the Sephora Hydrating Cream for under your eyes. So for my moisturizer today, I used this primer from Too Faced. It is the Replenishing Face Primer. For my serum today, I used the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. I love this stuff. And for my primer, I use Embryolisse. I love this. I just love this primer. It gives you like a smooth silk base. Before I start to do my brows, I'm just going to take a little bit of translucent setting powder and dust it all over my brow. So I'm just going to go in with my Benefit Brow Pencil in number 4 just to create my brow shape. Now that I've created my brow, I'm just going to take the spoolie and I'm just going to feather the front just to create more shape. Now I'm taking tan sand and deep in Tarte Shape Tape and I'm going to shape my brow. I use a darker shade in the front and a lighter in the back. And the brush I'll be using is a Morphe M166. Take that brush, wipe off the excess product from both colors, and I'm just going to tap in the middle just to blend the two. So now I'm going to take an eyeshadow base. You can use concealer if you want, but I prefer an eyeshadow base, and we're going to tap it all over the lid, and we're going to get into some eyeshadow. So my eyeshadow base for today is the P. Louise base in 0.5. If you hear some noise, they're always doing some type of maintenance around here, which is good, but it's bad for me, but it's okay. So if you hear any noise, this is the lawnmower, please disregard. So now that we have our base all blended out, I'm going to lightly set. I'm going to use the same Dermablend powder I used to set my brows, just to set my lids. Slightly, not too much. We're going to be using one of my favorite MAC palettes of all time. I actually created this while I was working there. So these are all shadows that you could get single, like single form shadows. So this is an OG for me, but I want to do a fall look. I don't think I even told you guys what kind of look we're doing, but we're doing fall. So this is what the palette looks like. And then this is the other side. So these are the ABH shadows. And these are some more MAC shadows. So my first shadow will be Handwritten from MAC, which is this dark chocolate right here. And I'm going to be taking her on a MAC 217. And I'm using a MAC mirror. So what I do is I dip into the shadow, I swirl a bit, and then I tap. Tapping just makes sure that there's not a lot of product on your brush. And since I'm hooded, I tend to go with my crease first and work my way up instead of the opposite. I'm using tight circular motion, just like this, in my crease. So tap, Or if you don't want to keep stopping, you can just go back and forth. But we're just gonna do that in the crease. I'm using a handheld mirror and also my mirrors right here, as you guys probably can see. I like to do two perspectives. Clearly this is going to give me more of a close-up look, but I actually like to see what it looks like in another perspective, like your perspective on what like you see. So yeah, so I'm just going to pop this in here, and like I said, I am hooded, so I have to create a crease. So we'll do that in a second. Right now we're just doing some definition and adding depth. Super cute. Okay, so we're gonna switch the brush and we're gonna switch colors. I'm gonna actually go into Rule, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to swirl in, tap off, and I'm just going to go in my crease. I tend to raise my brow just because, like I said, I'm hooded, so it gives me, you know, a bigger surface to work with, and I don't want everything to be super concentrated. So I'm just going to make sure that I'm getting a little bit at a time, so I'm not really swirling too hard. And eventually I'm gonna work my way over to the darker side and help blend that out as well, because we just put the color on, we didn't blend it out. I'm actually gonna take my bronzer because I just realized that I don't have a milk chocolate brown in this palette. I actually have another palette that's kind of similar to this but different colors, so I didn't grab that one. So I'm just gonna take my Morphe bronzer in the color Leader, and I'm just going to put her right above that orange just to help everything blend out. Perfect. So we're gonna go back with that orange again because you don't want any of your colors missing. You want everybody to shine. So I'm just gonna go back with a little bit of that orange. Perfect. We're gonna go back with that dark brown. This time we're going to push it into the crease as well. So the reason why I'm doing this now is because the dark brown won't overpower my crease because there's already color there. I want my outer V to be stronger than the actual entire crease. Now I'm going to go back with that crease color, which is like that orange, and I'm just going to help everything blend out. Super cute. I'm going to cut my crease. Haven't cut my crease in a long time, but it's just time. We got to get back into it. So I'm taking my Inglot gel liner, and I'm going to use this cream liner to cut my crease because there's many ways to skin a cat. Okay, so this base is super duper tacky. I'm not sure what I want to do on the lid as of yet. I do have this pretty matte right here. So it's called Orb from MAC. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tighten up my outer V. Just a tad bit, just patting the color. And then we're just going to pop Orb on. No, I think I'm going to pop this right here on the corners. Just softly tap. I'm just going to blend her out really quickly. I don't want it to just, you know, sit there. I'm going to blend her. So I may pop a little yellow. What would yellow look like next to it? I think that'd be pretty. Well, in between Orb and Handwritten. Like I said, I want like a cute little buffer. So I'm just gonna take, I'm not sure what color this is. It may come to me, it may not. Not sure, but it is a matte color. And we're just going to pop it on the outer. Just on here, just to, you know, like create a buffer. I don't want it to go straight from dark to light. And then of course we're gonna go back with Handwritten just to blend everything out. So now we're gonna go in with Orb, and we're just gonna pat Orb into place. Okay, so I actually added like this pink color but I'm gonna show you guys that color in a second. So now I'm gonna do my eyeliner. I always do my eyeliner before I do my face. It's just something I always do. So we're gonna take the Sephora liner in black and create our wing. So I'm using cream foundation, as you can hear me rattling. But yeah, cream foundation today from Black Opal. I use this a lot of times on my channel. So today I mixed topaz and cashew with a little bit of rich caramel. And my forehead is always darker, so we probably leave her alone. So I'm gonna take my contour out of this palette. Suede Mocha is what I'll be using today. I really want to keep my baby hairs intact. I fought for these baby hairs. Okay, so we're definitely gonna try to keep them intact. But I'm just taking whatever is left of the contour. So if you want to go grab a setting spray and spray your face before you blend out your contour, have at it. But today I'm gonna skip that step. And I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm just going to make sure everything is blended out, because I don't want any harsh lines. So just make sure your contour is not too low, because my contour is always too low, but it's okay. It's okay. Don't think I'm doing anything on the forehead. Just be skipping that. But now we're gonna go into concealer. My favorite part, well, the face is my favorite part. Eyes are cool, but face, I'm a face girl. Comment down below if you like eyeshadow or you like foundation. Like, you like the eyes or the face, or even the lips. But face is me all day. So I had to do it. I got my MAC palette. This is a concealer palette that I made. So it goes from NC 15 to NC 50. So we're gonna highlight with this today. So we're gonna do NC 40s. So I'm gonna take this on my Morphe M166 and we're gonna just map out. So I didn't really go under the eyes with the foundation, because less product under the eyes means less creasing, less everything. So we're just going to apply this. I'm gonna get close to my wing, but not that close. And yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do NC 25 just in the corner right here. Literally, that's it. Okay, maybe a little bit more. Right here. I'm gonna take my brush and I'm just going to pat where I put that highlight concealer. So I also have a beauty blender and I have a puff. So I'm gonna blend out with the beauty blender, set with the puff, and then go in with the brush. Yes, I know I'm just one of those girls who, I love my brushes, I love my sponge, and I love my puff. So yeah, they all serve different purposes for me. So whenever I blend out with the sponge, I'm gonna go back with either my contour or my foundation brush, just to make sure that there's no harsh edges and that everything is blurred into each other. Like, do you find contour and highlighting easy, or is it something that you still struggle with? Comment down below. So I'm gonna take my Laura Mercier. So I'm going to take my Morphe bronzer in Originator and I'm going to contour. Well, I'm going to set my contoured areas. And we're just going to tap. And I'm just going to tap. I have have not been telling you guys the brushes, please forgive me. This is a Real Techniques Instapop cheek brush that I used for my foundation. This is an Instapop setting brush that I use to blend and apply my face contour. The brush I'm about to use right now is from Instapop, and it's a blush brush, but we're using it to set the foundation. So I'm going to be taking my Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark from MAC to set my face. So I actually wanted to use some liquid blush, and I feel like I could still get away with it even though I powdered my face. Okay? Follow these steps. So this is Marigold. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand, and we're going to get the sponge. And you're just going to press softly. And then we're going to take a clean part of the Beauty Blender, and we're blending it into the foundation, into the powder, into everything. I'm actually going to take my foundation brush and blend it out. The Beauty Blender is cool, but it's a little dry. So, yeah. Because, girl, they all want to use my stuff. I just have makeup and I just haven't been doing makeup. And it's like, girl, you have new stuff you have not even, like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever's left on this, I'm going to set. I don't want it to be too much when I add the powder blush. So I definitely do want to set this all the way down. We're going to do blush today. So this is volume 6 from Juvia's Place. I'm going to mix them very softly. And that's literally all we're doing. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 tap, period. Super cute. So I want to deepen up my contour. Take my blush brush just to blend her out. So this is the Morphe Jumbo Continuous Setting Mist, and we're gonna spray her. There's some working people around here. They still mowing along. But we're gonna take the Charlotte Tilbury spray. I'm gonna mix her up. So I got my lashes from TikTok Shop. I will leave the link down below to the video. But yeah, this is the lash glue. This is from I Envy. This is the Super Strong Hold. So I'm gonna take this Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filter Powder in 310. I'm gonna take another setting brush from Real Techniques, and I'm just going to take this powder. This is what it looks like. And we're just gonna put it under the eyes. So we're just going to push that under here. Wherever we used the concealer, we're just gonna put this on top. So I wasn't recording when I put my lashes on, but they're cute nonetheless. Like I said, I'll leave the video with the link for the TikTok shop below. So I'm going to take the Lift and Snatched. I got this from Target. I think we went to brunch that day, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure, but I'll leave the video above and down below. But this is the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Pencil. So I'm just going to do some strokes in the front. Just a little 1 2 1 2. That's literally all I bought it for, is to create 2 to 3 brow hairs. So we're gonna go on to lips because the face is done. Cork and Chestnut. I'm gonna do Chestnut first. Lip liner from MAC. They're both from MAC. Oh, this one is, Cork is, child, Cork needs to be sharpened, but let's see what she can give me. And for my lips, I'm gonna do Dose of Color Supernatural. And she's a liquid lipstick. So pretty. I'm gonna do Cork because I don't want it to be dark, so I'm gonna do Cork, even though Cork needs to be sharpened. And I'm gonna do Chestnut on the edges. Just a little bit more. And this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorial on how I got this fall look, even though it's 75 degrees here in New York. But if you like more tutorials like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to me. And leave me a comment down below and tell me what was your favorite part of the makeup look. But I will see you guys in my next one.
You should just know, babe. You should just know. I've been thinking about it, praying for the week and making run away. Looking for reasons for me to skip a plea. Sorry if the words I say they cut you deep. I ain't trying to do something that I don't mean. I say I'm done, I'm leaving, and you say don't run, I'm leaving the next day. But I